let's be honest. Science is weird, like really weird. Somewhere between the Earth orbits the Sun and the universe is expanding into something? It took a sharp left turn and drove straight into, are we all just holograms in a black hole's dream? So buckle up, because we're diving into 9 real scientific theories, legit, peer-reviewed, white lab coat-stamped science that sound exactly like the ramblings of your one uncle who thinks the moon landing was shot in a Taco Bell bathroom. 1. The simulation theory, aka life is a cosmic Sims game. Imagine waking up one day, looking in the mirror, and realizing you're not a human, you're just a particularly detailed line of code with anxiety issues. That's basically the simulation theory. This theory suggests that we are living inside a computer simulation, created by a highly advanced civilization that got bored of Netflix. And the worst part? Some scientists take this seriously, like they wrote papers, actual adult people with degrees. The argument is that if it's possible to create a hyper-realistic simulation, and civilizations eventually reach that level of tech, there's no reason we wouldn't be one of the simulations instead of the original. So yeah, maybe that time you tripped in public and everyone stared? Not real, just a glitch in the matrix. Probably a physics intern pressed the wrong button. 2. The universe is a hologram. You are 2D, sweetie. According to the holographic principle, everything you experience, touch, love, heartbreak, accidentally liking your ex's Instagram photo from 2014, is actually happening on a 2-dimensional surface at the edge of the universe. That's right. Scientists think the 3-dimensional universe we live in might just be a projection, like one of those spinning 3D birthday cards but for existential dread. So basically, your entire existence could be the universe's screensaver. Makes you think twice about paying rent, doesn't it? 3. Time might not exist. So what was I late for then? Let's say you're late to work. Again, you could blame traffic, your cat, or, the non-existence of time. Some physicists argue that time isn't a fundamental part of reality. It's more of a human-made concept to keep everything from happening at once, like a cosmic version of a waiting line at Starbucks. One theory says that what we perceive as the flow of time is just our brain organizing static moments like a photo album. But the album already exists. Every moment, past, present, future, just chilling there, forever. So if time isn't real, does that mean deadlines aren't either? Asking for a friend, and also for everyone who just procrastinated their entire life. 4. Quantum immortality. Dying is for other people. You ever stub your toe and think, well, that could have killed me in another universe? Congratulations. You might be a quantum immortal. Quantum immortality is this completely not unsettling theory that says, due to the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, you never actually experience your own death. Basically, for every way your life could go, there's a universe where it does. So even if you get hit by a truck in this universe, there's another where you just barely dodged it, and your consciousness continues there. So, yes, you might be the indestructible protagonist of your own multiversal action film, or you're just the version of yourself who hasn't died yet. Yay? 5. Boltzmann brains. You might be a lonely floating thought bubble. Okay, this one's a trip. According to the Boltzmann brain theory, the universe might be so big and so random that it's more likely for a single conscious brain, floating alone in space, hallucinating an entire life, to form spontaneously than for the entire universe to have unfolded the way it has. In other words, there's a non-zero chance that you, right now, are a rogue thought bubble with fake memories, imagining this video. Your life and that one dream where you were late for a test you never studied for. If true, that means all of us are just space brains, daydreaming infinity, alone, forever. So hey, if you're having an existential crisis right now, good news, you're doing Boltzmann proud. 6. The Fermi paradox and the zoo hypothesis. Aliens are ghosting us. The Fermi paradox is that classic party killer question. If the universe is so big and old, where the hell are all the aliens? One answer, the zoo hypothesis. It suggests that extraterrestrials do know we exist. They're just watching us like we're a reality show they refuse to cancel. Welcome back to Earth, the species that invented Wi-Fi and still eats Tide Pods. In this theory, aliens are basically zookeepers, observing us through glass, silently judging, waiting for us to stop flinging metaphorical poop at each other. or literal poop, depending on what part of the internet you visit. So if you've ever felt like you're being watched, congrats, you might be exactly the kind of content the aliens paid for. 7. Retrocausality. The future can change the past. Yeah, sure. Retrocausality is like your drunk cousin at Thanksgiving who insists they meant to fall down the stairs. This theory suggests that future events can influence the past. Not like go back and kill baby Hitler level, but more like subtle quantum effects that ripple backward in time. Think of it like quantum email, where your future self sends a passive-aggressive note to your past self saying, maybe don't eat that sushi from a gas station. And before you roll your eyes too hard, this is a real thing scientists talk about. In labs, with chalkboards and equations, like it's not completely bonkers. Honestly, it's comforting to know that even the laws of physics have commitment issues. 8. Panspermia. We're all just alien bacteria in trench coats. Forget Adam and Eve. According to the panspermia theory, life didn't start on Earth. It was just delivered. Like space pizza, the idea is that life, or at least the ingredients for it, hitched a ride on comets or asteroids and crash-landed here billions of years ago. Because apparently the cosmos is the world's worst Uber Eats. So yes, you might be descended from space bacteria. Which explains a lot, honestly. Like your undying love for staring at the stars and your inability to handle dairy. And if this is true, then aliens already exist. We are the aliens, which makes first contact kind of awkward. Hi, we're back. Sorry about your asteroid belt. 9. The heat death of the universe. Party's over, folks. Let's wrap this happy little list with a real feel-good theory. The inevitable, slow, icy death of all things. According to thermodynamics, the universe is slowly running out of usable energy, like a cosmic phone battery dying at 2% with no charger in sight. Eventually, everything will reach maximum entropy, a fancy way of saying nothing interesting can ever happen again. No stars, no life, not even a decent Wi-Fi signal, just cold, dark silence. Forever. But hey, no pressure. This won't happen for trillions of years, which is way longer than your current job contract, so you're probably fine. Still, it's comforting to know that the entire universe will eventually feel the same way you do after scrolling Twitter for 2 hours. Conclusion. Science is the weirdest cult you've already joined, so there you have it. 9 scientific theories that sound like someone wrote them on a napkin during a 3 a.m. existential crisis. The best part? These aren't just conspiracy theories from your cousin Brad. These are backed by people with PhDs, math, and apparently a dark sense of humor. Science isn't just about test tubes and lab coats. It's a giant, chaotic mess of trying to make sense of a universe that might not even be real. So the next time you forget where you left your keys, don't worry. Maybe it was a quantum glitch. Or maybe you're just a holographic space brain who imagined having keys in the first place. Either way, welcome to the simulation. Please enjoy your stay.